Keep winning, Bolo. Keep winning. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog.
No, 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 no. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, good people? It's your brother, 2656 Bolo Live Show. We have a good show for you, man. Hey, this is motivation to everybody. In my opinion, this conversation right here, we're going to talk about sustainable success and one of the keys to it. And this audio that I'm going to play, or this video that I'm going to play in regards to this conversation right here, I got it from Instagram. So, you know, I had to edit the video. You know what I'm saying? I had to do a little something. You know what I mean? To get it, you know, on the right path of the copywritten rules and all that type of stuff on YouTube. We got to stick to the policies of YouTube. If y'all can hear me drop a 1 in the chat, I want to say good morning. Ooh. Hey, good morning, good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, gorgeous. Yeah. If you can hear me drop a 1 in the chat, it's your boy Bolo, and we have fun in the chat. Let's keep it respectful. You know, we got the guns in the chat. Yeah, that's the figurative. Guns in the chat. You know, Nightbot ain't playing the chat. We got the Mars that's roaming in the chat. Shout out to SJ on her birthday. Shout out to SJ. Shout out to Double Speaks on his new channel, Double Speaks 2.1. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the broski. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's you know what I'm saying, doing their thing on this app, man. And doing the right thing on this app, you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, man. But hey, I ain't even gonna hold you. 1 second, my good people. 1 second. Let me load this up real quick. Boom. Sustainable success comes through resilience. Hey, man, that's a fact. Sustainable success comes through resilience. You got to be resilient. You know what I'm saying? You got to be unwavering. You got to be tough. You got to embrace the suffering. It sounds away. But if we're being honest, no lies was told. You know what I'm saying? No lies was told. And you see, when you get advice about success, it's good to get it from people that are at the ultimate level of success. That's just my opinion. They tend to give you a real honest look or a real honest dive on what success is. And you got to take it for what it is, man. I hope that when I play this video, you know what? Let me just play it from my stream. Here we go. Let me just play it from.
You know, you ever read the book The Natural? There's a movie, of course, the baseball movie, but it's a really deep book. The book is amazing. It's written by Bernard Malamud. And I've used this quote often in my show because it's a quote that'll change your life if you understand it. Roy Hobbs is this, broken baseball player who was supposed to be the next big thing, and his childhood friend says to him, Roy, we all live 2 lives. The one we learn from, and then the one we live after that. When you learn to embrace the value of suffering and to take it on head on, change your entire life. You're about to hear a guy's name is Jensen Huang. He's the CEO of NVIDIA. It's, I think, $1 trillion company now. They're the chips behind AI. You don't have to like this guy or not. It doesn't matter. he did this, and he did a segment on this at a lecture he was doing at a college. And I want you to listen. It's about 1 minute 20 seconds. I want you to listen to everything he says, because what he says here is absolutely 100% correct. Listen to this.
One of my great advantages is that I have very low expectations, and I mean that. Most of the Stanford graduates have very high expectations. You deserve to have high expectations because you came from a great school. You were very successful. You're at the top of your class. Obviously, you were able to pay for tuition, and then you're graduating from one of the finest institutions on the planet. You're surrounded by other kids that are just incredible. You naturally have very high expectations. People with very high expectations have very low resilience. And unfortunately, resilience matters in success. I don't know how to teach it to you except for I hope suffering happens to you. And I was fortunate that I grew up with my parents providing a condition for us to be successful on the one hand, but there were plenty of opportunities for setbacks and suffering, and to this day I use the phrase pain and suffering inside our company with great glee. And I mean that. Boy, this is going to cause a lot of pain and suffering. And I mean that in a happy way, because you want to refine the character of your company. You want greatness out of them. And greatness is not intelligence. Greatness comes from character, and character is informed out of smart people, is formed out of people who suffered. And so that's it. And so if I could wish upon you, I don't know how to do it. For all of you Stanford students, I wish upon you ample doses of pain and suffering.
I wish it upon you too. Myself.
All right, so it sounds really cruel, right? It sounds really cruel. Shout out to Julia. How you doing, Julia? What it do, baby? It sounds really cruel, but it's basically what you would say in the street. You got it out the mud. Yeah, that pain and that suffering, that's what that man talking about. All right? That's what that man is talking about. And he owns a $1 trillion company. I think it's like the brother said, it's right behind. I don't remember. I think it's it's the second largest company in the world. You notice he said he has low expectation. And it's funny for somebody that's that successful to say that. But when he broke it down, having low expectations, it's kind of like a safeguard, right? So you don't get too excited, right? But you put in all the work for it to go to that level. We have people on YouTube that is not embracing the suffering part of it. And let me know if the audio wasn't too good. My apologies. If it's not, maybe I need to play it straight from Instagram, which I didn't want to do because of the copyright situation, but I'm going to try because I want that audio to be clear. D-Bond. There we go. It's right there. I'm going to share it from there. Hey, Cortez, what up, man? Wagwan. Let me know if I can't hear this when I play it. Let me just try and play this real quick. Can you guys hear that, first of all? I don't like how it be sounding, though. Yeah, I don't like how... I'm talking about the audio itself that I just played. I don't like how it be sounding. It sounds trashy as hell. So I wanna actually go back. Studying data, you will see da. Oh, here we go. This is the video. Let me just share this real quick. I just gotta shout out to Dub. I know you live, but I just gotta get through this and get up off here. I got stuff to do. I was waiting on him. Wait, hold up. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Book. The book is amazing. It's written by Bernard Malamud. And I've used this quote often in my show because it's a quote that'll change your life if you understand it. Roy Hobbs is this, broken baseball player who was supposed to be the next big thing. And his childhood friend says to him, Roy, we all live two lives. The one we learn from, and then the one we live after that.
Yeah, hold up. This is the one right here. I want you to listen to this. I'm going to play some music in the background on the low, though, but just to stay in the fair use zone. All right, here you go.
When you learn to embrace the value of suffering.
Learn to embrace the value of suffering. Why do you think a lot of people on YouTube be running plays? Why you think they be conspiring behind the scenes and doing all types of ish? It's because they don't want to go through the suffering and the pain of building sustainable success. They want that quick results. They want that not sustainable results, but quick results. So what happens to them is that they keep running plays because there's no other way for them. They didn't learn the right way to gain sustainable success, which is through trial and error, which is through pain and suffering. And you heard the children there. He said, "I hope for you pain and suffering," and try to have low expectations, because when you have low expectations, it's easier to exceed those expectations, and then you're going to be pleasantly surprised. He also mentioned you start crying. You feel what I'm saying? You start complaining. You start cussing people out. You understand? Yeah, let's continue.
To take it on head on. Change your entire life. You're about to hear a guy's name is Jensen Huang. He's the CEO of NVIDIA. It's, I think, $1 trillion company now. They're the chips.
Hold up. So Julie, you're telling me that Biz was talking about NVIDIA stock? Wow. And I've not watched Biz 101 live as yet, because when I woke up, Double Speaks was live. I have not watched the broski yet. So it's funny how I'm covering this particular video of the CEO of the video when Biz talked about it. You see how energy works. Hey,
It's behind AI. You don't have to like this guy or not. It doesn't matter. He did this, and he did a segment on this.
Yo, can y'all hear the audio? Cortez, Julia, whoever in here, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear the audio.
A lecture he was doing at a college. And I want you to listen. It's about 1 minute, 20 seconds. I want you to listen to everything he says.
Yeah, let me know real quick. Okay, good.
What he says here is absolutely 100% correct. Listen to this.
One of my great advantages is that I have very low expectations, and I mean that. Most of the Stanford graduates have very high expectations. You deserve to have high expectations because you came from a great school. You were very successful. You're top of your class. Obviously, you were able to pay for tuition, and then you're graduating from one of the finest institutions on the planet. You're surrounded by other kids that are just incredible. You naturally have very high expectations. People with very high expectations have very low resilience.
That part. people with high expectations, and this is the brother that's speaking. All right, he's the CEO of NVIDIA. All right, so he said people that got high expectations got low resilience, and you see the gray on that man here. You think it's a plaything for you to have $1 trillion company or to build $1 trillion company? I don't care what you talking about, man. You could teach me something. Yo, if y'all don't even like AI, listen, you know what? That shows you all the resilience he had to have for actually pushing through and going through with all the pushback that they got from going on ahead with this company, right? All the concerns that people had, legitimate or otherwise, however your opinion sways, right? I'm personally not for AI, but it's a reality and it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna lead to catastrophe and destruction. Hey, that's my opinion. But still, for you to have those types of strong, opinions against what you're doing and the company and the product and everything, and for you to still be as successful as you are and push through that, resilience, perseverance, consistency, and not giving up mentality, like all that comes into play. And like I said, there's a lot of people on here on this app, in this sector, that have chosen the high expectation way. And what happens is that they have not built any muscle for resilience. And when things didn't go in the direction that they thought it would, now it's I'm gonna blame everybody, I'm gonna cuss everybody out, and all of this shit, right? All of this shit that they do, you see it. I mean, I ain't gotta call nobody's name. Whoever it applies to, let it fly to. You feel what I'm saying? But I thought this video was very interesting, and what this man said was so applicable to what the hell is going on in this sector, with all these people that's running plays and creating false narratives on people's names all around, and fighting in groups, and you know what I'm saying, attacking people that really and truly, when you really look into it, I mean, was it even warranted? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it even necessary? What sense did it make for that person to get attacked? I was one of the persons that was attacked. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, this gotta be a play. And so, people are just running plays, and as like I said before, your approach to YouTube, everybody got a different approach. Building, Clyde Booker said, a bunch of insecure grown babies. God damn. Shout out to Clyde Booker. But let's continue.
And unfortunately, resilience matters in success. I don't know how to teach it to you, except for I hope suffering happens to you.
See, I think that's a very honest statement. You can't teach somebody resilience. Yo, you gotta go through ish. Shout out to Double Speaks. You gotta go through some ish, right, for you to have resilience. It's a muscle memory. It's like going to the gym and lifting weights for the first time. The first day, your body's gonna be sore. The second day, you're still gonna feel soreness. The whole first 2 weeks into a month, you're still gonna feel soreness. Right? And if you're really working out hard and you're really pushing your body, you're gonna have soreness throughout your whole experience of working out at some point, because you're gonna keep challenging those muscle groups on a higher level each time you work out. You're not gonna let them get comfortable with how you attacking the muscle group, right? So for you to build a company, build a brand, build a channel on YouTube, you gotta have resilience, and you gotta have low expectations. All right. gotta have low expectations. So when things go like for example, the video that I did, the one video that I have presently that went to 10K, when I tell you I expected that video to do minimum 500 views, I was blown out the park when I saw it reach 10,000 views in a day. Blown out the park because I had low expectations. I'm looking to take my time and build. Although I had a springboard with my channel in terms of like a honeymoon phase where, you know, boss life people that is familiar with me, you know, came through, found out I had a channel and everybody was just rushing in and subscribing. That was the honeymoon phase when I was doing different videos covering different topics, not just no beef that was happening on this part. I went through failures. I went through a lot of trials and errors, but I didn't stop. I'm still resilient. At this point, I'm going through a rebuild. If you really think about it, when you look at my numbers on my main channel, I'm going through a rebuild. And guess what? We still resilient because we're looking to build $1 trillion business. We're not looking to build, you know, something that has bubblegum value. You know, you chew your bubblegum maybe 50 times and you got to spit that out. There's nothing more coming out of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to recycle and change the bubblegum in their mouth. That's how they treat their channels. They don't have no resilience. They just want everything to be sweet. But, you know, they don't want to go through the sour patches and really build. Building, I don't know what form of building there is that doesn't require suffering and sacrifice. I don't know what form. If you're building a house and you out there laying that foundation with the people that are professionals and you pitching in, I'm telling you, you're gonna be sore, your body's gonna be aching, all that. Because it's just the nature and the way of things. It's what should be expected, right? So low expectations, again, suffering. It sounds away, but come on, man.
And I was fortunate that I grew up with my parents providing a condition for us to be successful on the one hand, but there were plenty of opportunities for setbacks and suffering. And to this day, I use the phrase pain and suffering inside our company with great glee.
Listen, parenting. Yeah, every parent that went through it and went through that suffering, one of the things that we tend to do is we want to hide our kids from any type of pain and suffering and going through it. Nah, you gotta give them balance. Yin and yang is everything. We gotta teach them from early. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the access to opportunities is there, but you gotta give them hurdles to go over to get those things. And sometimes they're gonna fall on their face trying to jump over that hurdle just to get that access. But you gotta be tough with them, man. You gotta be tough with them. You gotta be adamant that they jump over that hurdle, because what you're doing is you're teaching them how to fish, right? You're not just giving them the fish, because as soon as you start to just give them the things that you took 4 years to work for, right? Like a lot of parents suffer and they go through stuff financially, and they're late bloomers in terms of their economic wealth, and they got children going to school, and they persevere through all those sufferings of giving so much of themselves to another human being, their child, rightfully so. But then they found a place where abundance finally came through because of smart decisions that they made and invested in stuff like that. And now they can afford that car they want. Now they can afford those types of clothes they probably didn't get to purchase for themselves, or those types of shoes and stuff like that they didn't get when they was younger, right? But you know, your child grows up and then you just give him everything instead of showing him how to work for it, show him how to go through that suffering. Nah, we gotta show them how to go through the suffering, even though it's the opportunity is right there in front of them. We gotta be honest with our children about the journey that, you know, we went through, the suffering, the pain. Gotta be honest with them about it, man. And you gotta create an environment for them to also experience that. You feel me?
And the reason, and I mean that, boy, this is going to cause a lot of pain and suffering. And I mean that in a happy way, because you want to train, you want to refine the character of your company. You want greatness out of them. And greatness is not intelligence. Greatness comes from character. And
greatness is not intelligence. Greatness comes from character. Woo! Man, talk about it. This is why the comment that I got recently on my main page, it kind of hit me differently. Because you hear this man talk about character. So, you know, kids going to school, yeah, you know, you guys are bright and all that type of stuff. But until you go through the experience, oh, that's a whole different ball game, baby. That's a whole different ball game, right? So I gotta salute that statement right there, because that is 100%, 1,000,000% facts. From Empire Arcade, they said to me, "You're doing a good thing. Good things are not valued in this day and age, yet you do it anyway. That is a sign of integrity." Integrity has to do with character. So I'm so happy. I give honor to my mom and my dad. I give honor to my extended family. I give honor to my environment and my teachers, everybody that influenced me to be the way I am. Even YouTube teachers, you know, Mota Baruka, you know what I'm saying, Tabu on Ari FM, Sa-Netta, you know, Brother Garfield, the conscious community. I took a lot away from a lot of different people, you know what I'm saying, over the years, you know, growing up. And it's made me who I am today. You feel what I'm saying? So I gotta salute all that.
Character isn't formed out of smart people, it's formed out of people who suffered.
Character is not formed out of smart people, it's formed out of people that have suffered. You gotta go through some things to form and build character. You will not know the character of a man until he goes through some type of suffering where he gotta make a really tough decision. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of the times when human beings are mainly tested is, hey, how you doing, Sassy 81? A lot of the times when human beings are really tested is when they're at their last. They have nothing more, and they're at the lowest in terms of maybe their finances, or there might, just to be dramatic, maybe there's a disaster that happened, right? And you know, you're in a space where you're trying to live off the land, and you know, resources are very, very, very minimal. And then you see who wants to hoard resources and who wants to share those resources. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to keep it for themselves and who's willing to say, you know, we're all in this together. Character. Those experiences show your character. If you already didn't have character, in those cases of suffering, you're going to fold. And I'm telling you, what we're seeing on YouTube right now is a lot of these individuals are showing their character. You understand? They don't want to go through no suffering with their experience on YouTube. They just want to blow up and brag on somebody that their channel did this and their channel did that. They weren't willing to go through that dip when it's not a lot of people coming through, and the numbers are not what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's like basically some people just do anything to have that quick success. But sustainable success, as you see, sustainable success comes through resilience, and resilience comes through the experiences, the suffering. That's what it comes through. You only can go through it. The only way through is through. I always learned that in my self-development classes when I was working for that company, that travel company. You know, I mentioned that when I was talking about what mom boss situation I was mentioning. I'm familiar with that. One of the best things that happened to me with that company was the self-development classes, was the book clubs, was the reading of different books, you know, introducing me to Robert Kiyosaki, and just educating myself about Rich Dad Poor Dad, and not saying that I'm a genius or nothing, but just exposing me to that knowledge, it transformed my thinking. You know what I'm saying? And then when I came across a brother like Biz 101 and what he was talking about, his message was even greater received because of reading those books, because of going through all those self-development classes. I mean, the business side of things, I wasn't making no money. If I'm going to be 100% honest, I wasn't making no money, right? We were still putting in the work, though. We was going through it. Well, we was resilient. We was not giving up for a very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? Until, man, listen, we got the value out of it, and we had to pull the plug and make a decision at some point. Because life was still life, and we got to do what we got to do, right? So, you know what I mean? Like, man, it's real out here, man.
And so that's it. And so if I could wish upon you, I don't know how to do it. For all of you Stanford students, I wish upon you ample doses of pain and suffering.
The man said, I wish upon you ample doses of pain and suffering. He sounds cruel, huh? The man sounds cruel, huh? What's going on here? I tried to fade away.
I wish it upon you too. Myself. That guy said is 100% accurate. You're going to be defined by how you overcome suffering that's inevitable with the human condition.
Facts.
Not by avoiding it. Not by becoming a victim of it.
Facts.
You ever see the
100% facts. That's how you're going to be defined. See, the thing about it is, we live in a time where people, quote unquote, don't want to be judged. But if we are made in the image and likeness of God, judgment of each other is going to be inevitable. It's not a bad thing. It truly isn't. Now, some people's judgment is going to be inevitably in error. This will happen, but you can't avoid judgment. Listen, if you walk out your house and you looking like you tall as a giraffe, the first thing somebody gonna think is, damn, that mother effer is tall as a giraffe. It is what it is. That's them judging you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. If you got a big booty, ladies, and that person, you walk out and they're like, ooh, she got a big booty. Lord have mercy. They judging you. If you got a big bell pepper ass nose, and you got acne going on, you gonna get judged, man. It is what it is, bro. And in school, the way how you deal with those things at an early age, it builds your character. Some people become king roasters and queen roasters. Some people, I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but they deal with it on a physical level. Hey, don't talk about me. Bah! You know what I'm saying? It becomes, conflict. Right? And some people gain their respect in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Like standing up for yourself. But you gotta go through it, man. You gotta be resilient. Even in pursuing your first girlfriend, right? As a young man in school, in most cases, women they're not gonna be so easy. So when they turn you down, you got to be resilient. We got Alexandra in the building. What's up? What's up? This is just a quick live, I know people catch a replay. It is what it is. I don't really like to go live on a Friday, and I don't think I'll be going live on my main channel today. You know what I'm saying? It's not that there is a lack of topics to talk about. That's not the case. But I'm working on something on the main channel, and yeah, what I don't want to switch up. I want to stick right there. And shout out to all the new subs, man. Shout out to all the new subs. Yeah, we on project time today on the main channel. Yeah, we working on something. You feel me? Oh, Sunday 3 p.m. on my main channel, I'm going to be interviewing one second. I'm going to be interviewing Empire Arcadia. It's a group here in Jamaica that they're young people. They go to school, university. They have their own fraternity. There's young women there that are gamers. But the leader of it is a brother, right? They're doing a school tour all over the island right now. They're doing a tour all over the island right now. They got a lot going on. So basically, I'm going to be doing my first official interview, right? And the individual is a Jamaican, and he has dual citizenship. So some of the stuff that I've been attacked about just might come up in my questioning. You know what I'm saying? Just to reiterate the facts that can easily be researched. I think the allegations has definitely damaged my channel. I could sue for defamation in a legal world because the donations on my channel has not been as affluent as they used to be since the allegations of SCAM, right? But again, this is a part of the suffering that you go through, right? This is a part of the suffering you go through to build sustainable success. And I'm just going through it right now. I ain't complaining. It is what it is. Yeah, the donations on my end has definitely been affected since the accusation about a SCAM, that I'm involved in a SCAM. It's dramatically there. I mean, all the way down, and this is one of the things I think they really wanted to happen. It was a malicious attack. It was lies. I clearly proved that there was lies. I haven't heard an apology yet, but still, even if I don't get an apology yet, or even if I do, I'm still holding my stance. Yeah, I'm going through the pain and the suffering, man, and we're gonna be great behind that, moving forward. Period. Like, there's no stopping it. There's no stopping it. I'm digging the foundation to build the Twin Towers. Do you know how deep you got to dig to build a foundation to build the Twin Towers that was, destroyed in 9/11? To build a building that even when hurricane hit or earthquake, it still stands. That's what we're doing over here. All right, that's what I'm doing over here. On both my channels, on the main channel and the backup channel. The backup channel gonna be a main channel for something else until I do another backup channel. We gonna keep growing. We gonna keep building. We gonna keep pushing, and we gonna keep putting out all different types of content. You feel me? Yeah. You know, celebrity news, world news, politics, all that. You know, funny reactions, teachable moments. We gonna have fun with open panels and live streams and all that stuff. My bad. 1 second. Hello? Yeah. All right. I just got a call, obviously. But yeah, as I was saying, you got to go through it, man. Success, you got to be resilient. There's no way. It's the most resilient person that has character. They're the ones that usually, and if anybody want to come up in terms of what I'm talking about with this message, you got any thoughts? Hey, let's get it. Let's jump up. Let's go. I still got like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying, up in here. So I just want y'all to peep game and be observant and check out what's going on in these YouTube streets and where it applies. You know, it applies. I'm just saying. Sustainable success comes through resilience. Look at it. Look at all the people that chose to take you know, the shortcut road. One of the shortcut roads that they took was either go at KB. Oh my God! 1 second, my people. Yeah. Wait. All right. We're up on the live. All right, people. Sorry about that. Got another call. Oh shit. So yeah, success comes through resilience. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but you know, there's levels to success. Like that's why I said sustainable success. It's got to be sustainable because there's constant challenges, and you know, the resilience is what gets you through to have you reach a level of, you know, sustainable success. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sure big companies go through periods of lows in terms of, you know, their earnings and stuff like that. Sometimes it's really bad, sometimes it's not that bad, but they go through those sufferings. You know what I'm saying? And they have to remain resilient in terms of believing in their product and themselves and the process. Right? I don't think a lot of people got belief in themselves and the process. So as soon as you know, the expectations, which is too high, doesn't match, then this is where sellout happens. This is where people decide to, you know, take shortcuts, and then that always leads to one place. It don't work out. It doesn't work out because you have to plant the right seeds. I keep saying that. I might sound like a broken record, but I think it's a message that needs to be incorporated in our daily goings. You know what I'm saying? Let's really embrace the suffering. You can't give a man fish. You got to teach him how to fish. Because when you teach him how to fish, he'll always have fish. But if you give him fish today, you might not be able to give him fish tomorrow. And then he gonna be stuck. So embrace the suffering. Yeah, you know. Oh, and I mean, this is probably gonna touch some nerves, but I'll touch on this a little bit. My beautiful sisters. Embrace the suffering. And that includes how you look. A lot of y'all are going taking what seems to be the easy way out, but then it's not sustainable success in terms of how your body looks. You know, them BBLs and all them stuff. Putting this and taking out that. Yo, go to the gym. Get a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Be disciplined. Be resilient. Go through the pain and suffering of working out and getting your body sore, all that. Work through it. I know it's not popular, but I think that is the best way to attain sustainable success. Right? I know that's not going to be a popular thing. People are going to say, oh, it's my body and my choice. All right. Two things can be true at the same time. Yeah, it's your body and your choice, but you're making effed up decisions on your body with the choice you made. And look, let's take a look at this. Y'all put all this stuff in your boobs and your booty, and what happens? Gravity still pull that ish down. You could see on them BBLs, like even on their breasts, you can see the strain, the muscles that's connected, what they're going through, the skin just stretching, just trying to hold it up. And you got something that's not attached to your muscular frame or the fibers of your body, right? That you're trying to keep up. And what's really bugs me out is the fact that the people that take these BBLs, what do they tell you to do? Go to the gym and work out. Bruh, just go to the gym. That's my recommendation. Just go to the gym in the first place. Why go all the way around, do all of this just to go to the gym? You know why they tell you to go to the gym? Because in a lot of cases, you're going to gain a lot more weight when you put them stuff in you. I heard, and this is what I heard, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but when you do a BBL, when you actually get pregnant, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You all swole up, baby, because of all the natural things that happens to your body with all the unnatural stuff that is inside your body. That whole thing is a mess. Right? So, hey, man, I'm pro-natural. I'm pro, ladies keeping their body natural. God is an artist, right? And God made you the way God made you, given the genome and the genes that you got from your parents, right? Work with what you got, man. Work with what you got. I'm telling you. It's a beautiful thing when you love yourself. I know in the last few years, this thing has become a phenomenon. And not a lot of men really care about BBLs. Like, it's not even, you guys are just you know, nah, you're doing too much, in my opinion. It really don't make no sense. It's, you know, it's not sustainable. Y'all ever seen a elderly woman that got, BBLs? Oh my God. Oh Lord have mercy. Y'all need to follow these stories all the way through and see how they be ending up and the pain they actually go through. You know, a lot of the errors, I mean, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. And a big booty is overrated. I'm going to just let y'all know that right now. It's just an exaggerated, you know what I'm saying, fetish. It really is. It really, really is. All right? If your ASS is a handful, baby, for your man, oh, that's enough ASS. I'm telling you that right now. All right? Especially when you have to deal with, you know, sexual interaction, because this is for the adults, and this is an adult page. None of my videos is for kids, right? So for the sexual experience between two people, you know, having a big booty is it's overrated. It really is overrated. Trying to get to the peach, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get to the peach now. Yeah, sometimes all that big book is getting in the way. We're trying to get to the peach. Yeah, it's all about the peach, baby. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. Oh, can somebody testify? Can somebody testify? It's all about the peach. That's for all my heterosexual brothers out there. Yes, can somebody testify? I'm on my Cat Williams vibes right now. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Mm-hmm. It's all about the peach. All about the goddamn peach. You feel me? Hey, shout out to my girl Trina. I just saw some of your messages. You know, anybody that's going through a loss in their family, my condolences. Anybody going through a birthday, happy birthday. Shout out to SJ. That's like a ride me on dime. And I'm a fly me. The California. Well, anyway, no, those are bars, goddammit. I'm just saying. Everybody rapping nowadays. Corey Holcomb had KB up there, inspired all of us. I hear you. I hear you, Double Speaks. You know, down deep in doing this. But I hear you, Double. You know, Double did a whole rap verse. But what was I saying? I'm about to wrap this up. We're not going over an hour. That's it, man. Success, sustainable success comes through resilience. Gotta be resilient. I want to shout out to Cortez, Sassy 81, Alexandra, Julia, yeah, for coming through, and for the Bushwatchers as well that decided that they ain't gonna say nothing in the chat. Appreciate y'all as well. Hit the dislike button or the like button. Again, if you want to support the channel, the links to support the channel is in the chat. It's pinned at the top. It's also in the description of the video. And yeah, that's how we're gonna be moving forward. I just want to say, wish me luck. Wish me luck. We on a project right now, baby. So wish me luck. Yeah. This time Sunday, hopefully we celebrating. But Sunday I'm gonna do an interview, and it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna do an interview Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna do the thumbnail and everything. I'm gonna post it up. I want you guys to. That's on my main channel. I want you guys to just murder the like button. I want you guys to go and intentionally go and look for that live stream for Sunday 3 p.m. And I want y'all to smash the like button from now. I want y'all to freaking comment in the comment section, all that. You feel me? And I'm gonna do it 3 p.m. Sunday because this person that I'm gonna interview, they're on a certain timing. They're very busy, so I'm not gonna reschedule the 3 p.m. interview. It's gonna be 3 p.m. So you see this thing where people say, "Oh, you're going live when people is going live." I got ish to do, and I'm okay with less numbers in my chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that. I just got to get it done, and I got to move on because I got other stuff to do. Right? The information is there. The arguments is there, and people can't just watch the replay. I know it feels better to engage on the live. It feels good. I love y'all when y'all in the chat, and the chat is booming. Don't get me wrong. But I've come to the space where I now have low expectations. So it's building my resilience so I can have sustainable what? Success. That's my time. We up out of here, man. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Y'all have a great Friday. Fun day. That's how they say it, Friday fun day? You know what I mean. Yeah. Y'all have a great day, man. It's your brother. I need to make another one of these just for this channel. But yeah, everybody knows it's me. We up out of here. Y'all have a good one. Peace.